Here we fucking go, people. Season finale of The Mandalorian. I'm so excited. Oh shit, okay, we're jumping right in. But looks like they're after the doctor. Have I mentioned how much I love this ship? Slave One is so cool. He looks really familiar. I'm sure people in the comments will let me know who he is, but he looks really familiar. Like, do you think they aren't able to take the shot before you can? You're out of your league, dude.
Engineer. I saw your planet destroyed.
Keep talking, dude. Let's see how that works out for you. Holy shit, dude. Am I wrong in thinking that's the first headshot we've ever seen on The Mandalorian or any Star Wars? That was badass. Chapter 16, The Rescue. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm so hyped for this. No fucking way. So she's a liar. She said she was only on that one episode. She's a damn liar, and I'm so happy for it. Ah, that's sick. Bring back Bo-Katan.
You are not a Mandalorian.
Never said I was.
But he kind of is.
I didn't know sidekicks were allowed to talk. All right, easy. Save it for the imps.
I kind of want to see them fight.
Don't you mean your donor?
Careful, princess.
You are a clone.
She has a point. Yes! Like, I don't really want them to fight, but I kind of do. Damn. It's pretty badass. Oh, that's sick!
Help me rescue the child, and you can have whatever you want.
Yeah, for real.
He is my only priority.
I was gonna say, name your price. We're just here for Grogu. Dude,
Moff
I'm already
Gideon
loving this
is
episode
mine.
so much.
Got it?
It's a smart plan right there. It's pretty sick. Come on. Looks like the first part of the mission has been a success. Nice. Okay, yeah, let's get Grogu before these things power up, because they're gonna be tough. Oh, this music. We're in like full dubstep here. I gotta say, I'm enjoying this like near all female team as well. Like Mando's the only one on the ship who's not a woman. He's part of the main group, I mean. And he's got his spear, nice. That's so cool, dude. Well, it's a good thing they got 2 Mandalorians. Nice. It's cool how they all seem to have a really unique way of fighting too. Like it doesn't look like they were all taught by like the same choreographer. Nice. I guess that would be our second headshot. Haven't seen one of these guys in a while. I was gonna say, you got those arms. They're the best weapons around. Oh shit.
No.
Close it, close it, close it. Oh fuck. Damn. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? This is not good. Shit. Damn. Holy fuck. It's a really good thing he's got his armor. He's super dead right now. Is that working? No, that doesn't seem to be working. Nothing? Nice. Gotta love the Beskar. Oh shit, alright, that's a good way to do it. Man, these stormtroopers are just zero match for our main heroes. Oh shit. Fuck. Like, I don't remember the other Star Wars being this overt with, like, killing people. Oh, come on, man. We better get a good fight scene with Mando and Moff. Like, give it to me. He's got the Beskar spear. He can do this.
Being the murderous savages that they are.
Are you really trying to tell me that you're not
Now,
a murderer?
they're beginning to panic. Take him. But you will leave my ship immediately, and we will
I
go
don't
our
trust
separate
him.
ways.
He's gonna stab you in the back. I knew it. Let's fucking go, dude. Mando, destroy this guy. It's been a while since I've seen a fight scene with the Darksaber. Here we fucking go. so cool. That's badass, dude. Not today. Nice.
Why don't you kill him now and take it?
You could just ask him for it, Bo-Katan.
In order for her to wield the Darksaber again,
Just take it.
she would need to defeat you in combat. Without that blade, she's a pretender to the throne.
Then just take it. Like, come on.
Come on, just take it.
Just take it. Oh, fuck. Should have figured spacing them wasn't gonna work, but... So... I mean, the Darksaber would be very, very handy in this situation. Bo-Katan would just take the motherfucking thing. Oh, come on, guys. I think we need some backup here. Ezra? Ezra, now would be a fantastic time to be making your appearance. Ah, this is not good. Like I said, Ezra, if you want to make a surprise appearance,
They're here.
now is like perfect time to do it. All right, I'm getting nervous now. Like, come on, we need some assistance here. Oh, who was that? Oh shit!
X-wing.
That was definitely an X-wing, but who is it? Would Ezra be flying an X-wing? I don't see why not. Oh shit. Dude. It has to be Ezra, right? It has to be. He's scared now. Green lightsaber could definitely be him. Oh, sick, dude. Whoa, whoa, whoa. His clothes look a lot like Luke's. There's zero chance they could not bring Luke on. Like, it's gotta be Ezra. He has the glove. Dude, I think that's fucking Luke. I don't want to get my hopes up, because there's just no way it can be Luke. There is no way. Oh, come on, why do you gotta be such a dick? Holy shit, dude. Nope. Whew. Dude, I think it's fucking Luke Skywalker. Dang, he's kind of brutal. I mean, they're just droids, but still. Dude, it can't be. That's fucking Luke's lightsaber, dude. It can't be. What? What the fuck?
Are you a Jedi?
You have no idea.
I am.
That's crazy.
Come, little one.
Well, don't make it
I
sad.
want to go with you.
Okay, I don't know how
He
they
is
made
strong
the
with the
voice
Force.
so close, but
But talent without training is nothing.
the visual effects are just a smidge strange to look at, but that is still so fucking crazy. They brought Luke fucking Skywalker onto this show. That is insane. Like, how are you about to bring Luke on and make me so hyped and then follow it up with this sad shit? Like, come on. Dude, I think I'm gonna cry. I didn't want to get to this moment.
All right, pal. It's time to go.
No, come on. No way, dude. They even brought back R2. I'm not okay with this. I'm fucking not okay with this. Dude, this is so fucking sad. Why would they do this to me? Don't end it right there. Don't end it right there. I hate you. I hate this show. Fuck. That was so good. That was really, really good, but god damn it, why would they do that? Did the first season have an after credit scene? Are we in Jabba's palace? Oh, this dude ended up taking over? Of course. What's going on? Oh, what's up, Fennec? What are you doing here?
What kind of Malian teeth be?
Well, didn't play around with that too long. So what are we doing here? Do you just want to run this place for yourself? What the fuck? Interesting. The Book of Boba Fett. What? Alright. So yeah, this episode certainly did not hold back in any way. They jumped right in on the action where they had to go get the doctor, and they had that very, not tense, but I don't exactly know how to describe it because it wasn't really frustrating. The guy that Kara ended up like shooting in the head, he was just so annoying, like trying to get under everyone's skin and make her feel like shit. But that whole scene, I'm like, you're out of your depth, dude. Like, you're gonna get killed the more you talk, and that's exactly what happened. And then I love how right after they picked the doctor up, they immediately were like, let's just bring Bo-Katan back in. I don't remember the name of the character that Sasha Banks is playing, but they were like, let's bring her back too. And I'm so happy that they did. Like, Bo-Katan is just one of those characters. She's never been like my favorite character, but she's a really complex one from the animated series that I've really enjoyed loving and hating her at the same time very frequently. And this episode was no different, because there were many times where I was 100% on her side and 100% against it. Like, them giving Boba Fett a hard time for not being a real Mandalorian was really frustrating. But I was also very thankful for the little fight scene we got, because that shit was badass. And then after a pretty brief rundown of what the plan is, they just jump right in and storm the ship in a pretty badass way. It's kind of too bad that Boba Fett didn't have a very big part to play. He was pretty much just the distraction so that they could get in. But the other characters were so badass during the whole episode, they pretty much made up for it. And then for a good majority of the episode, we were just treated to action scene after action scene. I'm hoping there aren't people who think it was forced to have like an all-women team like storm the whole ship, because they have all proven themselves as extremely capable fighters and very complex characters, either over the course of this show or the animated show in Bo-Katan's case. And seeing them just roam through the ship, taking out stormtrooper after stormtrooper, was so damn satisfying. And in the meantime, Mando had his 2 solo fights, one of those fights being with one of the dark troopers, and that shit was fucking crazy, actually. Like, I knew they'd be strong, but I did not think they were gonna be that much of a threat. Like, good lord. Like, when it was punching his head, like, through the wall, I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. In that moment, I was kind of expecting someone to save him, but I actually liked that he was able to handle it himself with his Beskar spear. And then, of course, we got the wonderful fight scene between Moff Gideon and Mando. I was impressed, honestly. I thought it was a pretty damn good fight scene. And I like how they kind of set it up in the Ahsoka episode that Beskar spear is a good weapon of choice against someone who's using a lightsaber. The fact that they kept Moff Gideon alive means 100% he's gonna get free at some point. He's gonna continue to be a problem. It might be, you know, well into the next season, or maybe even the season after that. But he's gonna remain a problem, like 100%. But it was honestly so frustrating that Bo-Katan couldn't take the saber from him. Like, I know that that's been set up in the animated show many, many times. They're like, you have to win it to be able to get it. But like, come on, dude. Like, one exception. Just one time. I'm sure everyone in that room would have agreed to be like, if anyone asked me, you know, you're the one who fought him, and you took it. Like, who cares? Whatever. But she sticks to her principles, and in Mandalorian culture, that is a big deal. So I understand, but I also don't understand. Like, just fucking take the thing. Like, that particular rule is the reason why so many like horrible people have had the Darksaber, because that pretty much just put up a rivalry between Mando and Bo-Katan. So I'm assuming next season, like, that's gonna be a major problem, because he now has the right to go claim the throne of Mandalore, and she's the one who wants it. Like, I'm getting very Jon Snow, Daenerys Targaryen vibes out of that whole thing, and it's making me uncomfortable. And then, of course, they hit us with such a crazy moment. I cannot believe they brought in Luke fucking Skywalker. Like, I still think as good as the de-aging software and everything has become, it is a little distracting seeing him talk, especially because you're like, I know that's not him. But I think they did it sparingly enough, and the effects were very good. I mean, Disney is kind of the leading production studio when it comes to like de-aged characters. And I think they did a very good job with the voice. Like, there were, again, like slight moments where I was like, I can kind of hear that you're either mixing that with someone else's voice who sounds just like him, or you're like manipulating old footage of him when he was younger. Probably a whole combination of a lot of different things that they did there. But for the most part, it was very convincing. Just the principle that they actually brought Luke fucking Skywalker onto this show. I can't believe it. Like, I cannot believe that. I myself, and I feel like everybody I've talked to about this, was convinced, like, it's gonna be Ezra who comes in at the end of this show. It cannot be Luke. Like, the age difference, the amount of effects that they would have to do for that, the logistics of it all, it would just be so much simpler if they brought in Ezra. And they were like, well, fuck your expectations, we're bringing in Luke. Like, I can't believe that. I think even especially after they mentioned Thrawn in the 5th episode, you're like, well, Thrawn and Ezra were the last two people to be together before they both disappeared. So it only makes sense that they're gonna bring in Ezra. And once again, they were like, misdirect, motherfuckers. I can't believe it. I'm still so much in shock that they did that. Very happy that they did that, don't get me wrong. I think that's fucking cool, dude. But it also makes me wonder, like, how much are we gonna see of Grogu in the next season? I mean, the show is The Mandalorian. It's not necessarily about Grogu and the Mandalorian. And I don't want to say goodbye to him, man. And then, as I said in the episode, how dare they immediately like lift the hearts of all fans out there to see Luke again, for them to immediately break everyone's hearts and be like, yeah, but now he has to give Grogu up so he can complete his training with Master Skywalker. Why would you do that? Like, it was a golden moment to really tug at everyone's heartstrings. I joke when I say I hate them for it, but like, fuck, dude. I was this close to like really crying from that shit. Like, that was so sad. And then the icing on the cake, that he actually took his helmet off in front of all those people just so Grogu could see his face, you know, just one time at least. Like, bro, that fucking hit me. That was so goddamn sad. Like, if they do not reunite early in the next season, I am going to fucking riot. Like, it's not fair. Like, this is one of the many reasons I've really had a problem with the way the Jedi operate. The whole, you can't have any earthly attachments, therefore you need to let your entire family and every loved one go. I hate that shit. Like, I understand there's a reason for it, as we've seen with Anakin becoming Darth Vader, but at the same time, we've seen how Ahsoka said, you know what, fuck the Order, like, they do not have it all figured out. And she did not let go of her earthly attachments. Like, she's strong enough to know when to distance herself from certain things, but she clearly has a lot of strong feelings for certain people in her life. Like, the moment when her and Darth Vader had their big standoff, she even said, like, I'm going to avenge my master. And Vader was like, oh, that's not the Jedi way. And she's like, bitch, I ain't a Jedi. And because it's not a completely unkind series, they said, stick around after the credits and we'll give you something that'll make you feel really good after we just broke your heart. Because I remember everyone being really confused at the end of like the Disney Investor Day. They were like, yeah, the Boba Fett show it's coming, but then they didn't announce it at all, and everyone was like, so is it is it coming or not? I'm pretty sure they started filming it, so what's the deal? And then they officially announced it, the Book of Boba Fett, December 2021, which I believe is when the next season of The Mandalorian comes out. So I don't know if we're getting like an entire episode specifically devoted to Boba Fett, or like a little arc devoted to him, or if it's officially like its own show. Cinematography was great. A lot of it was like fight scene choreography type camera work that they needed to do, which can be very tough. Like I said, in I think it was the 6th episode when Boba Fett like really makes his return, I thought the camera work during the fight scenes there were kind of sloppy. Like there was too much handheld stuff, and there were too many moments where I couldn't quite tell exactly what was happening. And that was not a problem in this one at all. I think it was very stylized, worked really well, especially with some of the moments with Luke at the end when he's just running through all the Dark Troopers. And the visual effects were some of the best we've seen during the entire show. I already briefly mentioned it. I think the de-aging stuff with Luke, it did look a little weird. Like they haven't fully gotten to a point where there isn't that like uncanny valley, but every time they do it, like they get closer and closer and closer, which leads me into the music, which was very good. I don't know exactly how I feel about the like really dubstep kind of sounding music that played when they were showing the Dark Troopers. I didn't hate it, but it did kind of feel a little out of place, but I do have to applaud their sound work when it comes to Luke's lines, because that was so cool. As for acting, I'm giving it to Pedro Pascal, because that last scene with him giving up Grogu was so fucking heartbreaking. And he went with kind of like the classic theater technique of, if you really want something to be emotional, you don't actually like let the tears fall and cry it out. You hold it in just so your eyes are shimmering. And I think that also works really well with the character, because it would take so much for someone like Mando to like openly weep over something, even as much as he loves Grogu. I think it was pretty perfect for him to, be holding it in, because I'm sure he also doesn't want Grogu to be upset. He wants him to think like, no, this is the right thing to do, so you just got to do it. You got to go with Luke. And it was so sad. Like that little smile he gave him. Fuck. Editing and pacing, I don't want to say perfect, because actually I changed my mind. It was pretty perfect. Like there's a lot that happened in this episode, but it was a longer episode, and it didn't feel rushed. It really didn't. There was just a lot of action, a lot of forward progression with the plot, but never any moments where I was like, wait. Like I'm not keeping up here. So I think the pacing was just about perfect. Overall, I'm gonna give this episode, I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I lied, I'm gonna give it a 9.8 out of 10. It was just too good. Even with the certain criticisms that I do have with it, which aren't too many, this was just such a bold episode to set up a rivalry between Bo-Katan and Mando, give Mando the Darksaber, take down Moff Gideon, introduce Luke fucking Skywalker. I'm officially rating this as a Star Wars fan, not a film critic, because it was everything I wanted. It was everything I wanted and more. I said I would be really upset if they didn't bring Ezra in, but then they one-upped it to Luke, and I can't be mad at all. Like, that was such a cool moment. So yeah, thank you for enjoying the journey with me for season 2 of The Mandalorian, because god damn, they clearly saw how much people like season 1, and they were like, we're gonna amp it up like a lot for season 2. And what a marvelous decision that was. So yeah, if you're a fan of the channel, I will see you soon on the other shows that I'm watching. And if you're watching specifically for The Mandalorian, then I will see you for the next season. And that's about it. For the heroes anyways. This is really weird, seeing the stormtroopers in the Empire as like the savior of, the moment, savior of the day. But I like it.